More than 50,000 fans will be at ANZ Stadium when Souths meet the Dragons on Saturday, but one very important supporter will be missing. Cody Walker lost his mum Linda earlier this year. Now she's the inspiration behind his push for NRL glory.
Cody Walker carries his mum with him every time he steps onto the field.
Every time I score a try, I kiss my wrist, and she's always on my wrist, along with my partner Nelly and my two kids, Kyan and Cade. Always have her in my thoughts, and she'll never leave my thoughts.
Linda Stewart passed away of a sudden heart attack in May. 2 days later, Cody honoured her the only way he knew how, scoring an emotional try in the Rabbitohs match against the Knights.
I didn't want to let anyone down and miss a game. It's all I know. It's all my mum's ever known is for me to play footy. So I just thought, get out there on the field and do what she loved watching me do and what I love doing.
Walker didn't make his NRL debut until the age of 26. It made every game special for his mum.
She's got tickets to every single game she's ever been to in my NRL career, and if ever she was at my brother's house and he had tickets laying around the house, she'd put them in a purse and keep them all together and those sort of things.
This is Walker's first finals campaign. Going out in straight sets isn't on his agenda.
We've got a very important game this weekend against the Dragons, who I feel is playing with a lot of confidence and playing with that confidence that they showed at the start of the season. Benny Hunt's playing, coming back into form.
The Dragons were the surprise packets of week one. They promised to bring that same intensity against Souths.
It's just about the way we did against Broncos, getting off our line, putting them under pressure, competing the whole game and taking it to them, not waiting for anything, just competing and leaving them all out there.
Jake Duke, NBN News.
GWS co-captain Callan Ward says intensity is high ahead of their semi-final in Melbourne on Saturday. Josh Kelly is still in serious doubt with a knee injury as the Giants prepare to face Collingwood along with 90,000 screaming fans at the MCG.
He's a very, very good...
I was really excited to play, and it's every AFL player wants to play in big games. It was a big game for us, so I was excited for the opportunity. Like I am against Collingwood this weekend, so I'm pumped for it.
Hawthorn and Melbourne take centre stage at the Melbourne Cricket Ground tomorrow night in their do-or-die semi-final. It would have broken your average athlete, but the Hunters' Lauren Parker has described her latest setback as just another obstacle. The 29-year-old is recovering from major surgery on her spine. She hasn't regained full feeling in her right arm and hand, yet she's about to compete in the World Triathlon Grand Final.
I haven't had the best preparation, but I'm really going into the race being positive and do the best I can. My plan is to go as hard as I can in swim and bike, and then hold on for the run, the racing chair.
Fellow Aussie Aaron Royal is looking to end a frustrating season on a high.
The most challenging thing about the race is going to be the quality of field for sure. Definitely a star-studded field that have come here, the 55, 60 of the best athletes around the world. If I could get myself back inside that top 10 consistently like I had been in the past, I think that would be something that I could finish the year with quite pleased with.
Following the race, Royal will begin planning his Tokyo Olympics campaign. In just a moment, a new position for Israel Folau in this weekend's test. And Winks in career best form for another record run.
Australia, you can save in every aisle every day at Coles. Save on spring cleaning.
New to Down. Cold Power laundry powder and liquid, just $8.50 each. Save $8. And Coles Ultra antibacterial multi-purpose wipes 100-pack, now down to just $3.50.
If I see a special, I know I'm going to save money.
Handy Ultra paper towel 4-pack, just $2.60. That's half price.
If you love to save, I saved $27.31. Good things are happening to prices at Coles.
It's Kyle Toyota's $12 million stock-take event. Over 150 new Toyota sacrificed, run-out models and demos liquidated, plus super low-rate finance and more. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, only at Kyle Toyota.
That's why the Newcastle spring sale ends Sunday. Up to half price off selected items. Save up to half price. The Newcastle spring sale ends Sunday.
This and now get 0% finance on the Navara STX Dual Cab 4x4 for ABN buyers, plus up to 5 years warranty and 5 years premium roadside assistance.
favourite hotel in Paris is definitely Hotel Delia. But since I've discovered Trivago, I asked myself, why didn't I compare prices for this hotel before? It's so easy. Hotel Trivago.
What do people look for in a ute? Technology, safety, adventure. The diesel LDBT 64x4 from just $28,990 drive away. Perhaps you can please all of the people all of the time. Test drive one today.
Talk to me, all because of you. Everyone knows Kelly's got your car, but did you know for more than 30 years, Kelly's have sold thousands of quality new and used vehicles to business people, families, young and the not so young. And Kelly's are 100% locally owned and committed to our community. And that really is important to all of us. So call the 100% locals, Kelly's at Cardiff, because as everyone knows, Kelly's got your car.
From Newcastle and moments from the Hunter Expressway. See CameronGroveEstate.com.au.
Wallabies coach Michael Cheika has pushed Israel Folau out to the wing for Saturday night's test against Argentina on the Gold Coast. Folau is returning from an ankle injury. Dane Haylett-Petty will remain in the number 15 jersey.
I don't know, just something different. Shake it up a bit and let's see how we go. I think he's very keen for it, so it's good. It'll be good.
David Pocock is in for the big match, coming back from a neck injury. Wondermare Winks has had her final gallop before attempting to win her 27th straight race at Randwick on Saturday. Trainer Chris Waller says Winks is in the best shape of her career as she continues her journey towards a 4th straight Cox Plate. Winks is a $1.10 favourite to win her 20th Group 1 race. Hunter horse Le Romain will go head-to-head with Winks in that race, but Chris Lees isn't expecting his runner to knock off the mighty mare. Lees has plenty of other things to think about following the suspension of fellow Newcastle trainer Ben Smith. Smith's stables, vehicle and residence were raided by stewards on Tuesday after 2 of his horses returned irregular samples. A number of substances were seized, as were his phone and laptop. The trainer is now suspended, awaiting a hearing.
Look, it's a tough time for him. Yeah, it's a big change, but it's still all pending. So I wish him the best.
Racing New South Wales recommended his Group 1 winning runners Eldorado Dreaming and In Her Time be moved to a rival trainer to allow them to continue their programs. Chris Lees was chosen by the owners of both horses.
They've literally moved 20 metres up the road, so hopefully just to keep them in the environment that they're accustomed to, and from our point of view, try and have them going as good as Ben had them going.
Eldorado Dreaming will race at Randwick on Saturday. In Her Time will resume at a trial on Wednesday. The Everest hopeful will also take part in an exhibition gallop tomorrow as part of the Newcastle Jockey Club's Gold Cup meeting.
I think it's the best collective group of races they've had here that I can remember.
Lees has several runners entered in 3 of the 4 Group 3 races, including 2 in the $160,000 Cameron Handicap.
Prized Icon's a horse who's had 2 runs back, and I think he's in really good order. Drawn well, he'll certainly get his chance. Sense of occasion, a horse who can produce fresh, but he's been off a long time. I just think he may need the run, but I think he's in for a good preparation.
Greyhound Racing's $1 Million Chase came to the Hunter this afternoon with the regional final held at Maitland. First and second from the race advanced to the semi-final of the National Series at Wentworth Park on October 12.
It's Big Black the leader. She's gifted, trying hard, going 2 goods. Big Black and beat in second place there was She's Gifted.
To cricket, and Newcastle's Jason Sangha has taken another step forward in his representative career. Today selected in a 14-man squad for the opening matches of the New South Wales Blues One-Day Cup campaign. Team officials say Sangha has shown strong form during recent trials in August and September, with the 19-year-old top order batsman also taking regular wickets as a leg spinner.